Well, you join me as I'm doing my fourth test copy for Heathrow Live with commentary and flight information. The next plane getting ready to take off is a SAS one, Swedish Airlines. It's an A320 and it's going all the way to Copenhagen. It's flight number SK502. The registration number of the plane is SIK. SIK. Wow, it's gone up quite well. The weather in Heathrow at the moment isn't very nice. Very cloudy, low cloud base. There's a storm due. It's up more in Scotland size, more up in Scotland than down here, but it's still miserable. Anyway, next flight on the way is a British Airways 320 going to Bucharest. The registration number is G, which is obviously UK, and MED K. If the plane's configured purely for economy seats, it sits about 180 people. And believe it or not, it's 18 years old. Its first flight was in 2005. I had quite a busy week last week. It actually flew 31,000 kilometres last week, this plane. It averages 3.7 flights per day, believe it or not. So obviously, it most probably does this Copenhagen run round and round and round and round again. Wow. In the past year, it's nearly done 1.5 million. That's 1,450,181 kilometres in a year. Been a busy old bird. Anyway, the next one we have on the runway is an American Airways one, which is going all the way to Boston. It's 777, operated by American Airways. And the registration number is M. 7, 8, 9, 8. Quite an old plane, this one. It's 23 years old. First flew on the 24th of the 5th, 2000. It's got 2 Rolls-Royce Trent engines, 892s. Well, that's what it was supplied with. What it's got now, I'm not quite sure. Really, for those who don't know, American Airways has been going since 1934. Next plane on the runway is a British Airways Airbus 319 with a registration number of G EU PW. The serial number of the aeroplane is 1440. As I say, it's flying all the way up to Glasgow. This plane first flew in the year 2001 on the 8th of February. Makes it 22 years old, coming up to 23 years old. Hey, we've just got a Aer Lingus just sneaking in front of that British Airways. I don't know if you noticed that. It's sneaked out there. It's a 312 Airbus 321. Obviously it's Aer Lingus, so it's off to Ireland, and it's off to Dublin. And the registration number of this one is EL LRB. Well, we've now got that British Airways one that was all lined up to get out, and the Aer Lingus one has sneaked out in front of it. Anyway, this is an Airbus. This one's going up to Scotland. It's going up to the capital of Scotland, which is, for those people who don't know, it's Edinburgh. It's Airbus 319, Airbus 319. The registration number of the plane is EU double P. That's EU double P. Right, we've got a KLM on the runway now. It's off to Amsterdam. It's a 737. It's Boeing 737. Off to Amsterdam. Oh, sorry, I've just moved my mouse. The registration number of this plane is PHBXG. As I say, it's going to Amsterdam It's about an hour to Amsterdam, it's not too far at all. As I say, we are due some rain today. Where I am, I'm not at Heathrow, believe it or not. I'm based at home in my little studio where I just stick the audio on top of this stream. I'd like to thank all the people at Flight Focus who at the moment are supplying this stream free of charge to anybody who wants to use it, and I'm using it. I stick a little bit of audio on top, give some people information about what's going where and how it's going. So here we go with the KLM off to Amsterdam. Well, I hope you're enjoying this stream. This is only a test stream at the moment, just to see how good we can do this and if we can get enough information to keep people happy. It's quite a long run one, and this one, isn't it? It's taking quite a long way to get up. There he goes, up he goes. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, always going up, quite steep indeed. Anyway, let's go back and see what we got coming next. We've got an Airbus. It's a Virgin, obviously you can see that by right on the side of it. That's a 330. It's going all the way to New York. Yeah, it's a wonderful city. It's one of my top cities in America to visit. I much prefer Washington, mind you. Got so much more to do, but yeah, New York's still a great place to go, and Virgin Airlines is a great airline to go with. As I say, this is an Airbus 330. It's got a registration number of GVLDY. That's wow, now that went off. It's going a bit slow up. It's not going up as quick as that last one, but it is slightly a bigger plane. I've flown with Virgin before, always been very good. Staff are always very helpful. I think that means a lot. And there's their shed. And here comes another plane. It's another Virgin. This is a Dreamliner. Oh no, sorry, we're on the Japan one. I do apologise. Japan Airways. This is a Japan Airways JL42. This one's going to fly all the way to Tokyo. Yes. 787 Dreamliner. Do you like the livery on that tail fin? It's nice to have a picture on there of something rather than just coloured stripes. That's a non-stop flight all the way to Tokyo in Japan. Registration number of the plane is JA. The letters on registration numbers actually depict the countries, and JA obviously Japan, and then the flight plane is 863J, 863J, all the way to Japan. Right, the next one on the runway should be a Delta Airways. That's going all the way to JFK. Out to New York. Yes, the Delta Airways, yeah. This would be able to follow the Virgin one, won't it? Sort of just tacking behind it and follow the Virgin plane all the way over. This is a 767, a Boeing 767. Registration number N 839 MH. It's the registration number of the plane. Flying all the way to New York. And that's flight number DL2, DL2, Delta Airways. Ground speed's about 190 knots, and that's about the takeoff speed of that the plane now. Quite good. Next one. What have we got coming next? Saudi Airways. Is it a Saudi Airways? Oh, where's it gone? It's disappeared. Oh dear, no, that's another Virgin one. Oh dear. So what's happened to Saudi Airways? It must be there somewhere. Flight radar definitely got Saudi Airways. Yeah, there they go. See, it was there. Flight radar 24 is the flight reference one I use. You see the condensation on the front of the engine there? That was exciting, wasn't it? There it's back again. It is very moist at the moment. Love the tail fin with the swords, and I presume it's a palm tree. It could be the island, couldn't it? Anyway, that's a 777 Boeing. Flight number's S3110, and that's going all the way out to Riyadh. Took off quite quick, that one, didn't it? Hey, it's going up. Oh, that was interesting, wasn't it? Went up sharply, then leveled out a bit, and then went up again. Well, let's see what we got coming next, shall we? Again, it's the Virgin Airways one. It's the one that we was just watching. Again, I'd like to thank all the people from Flight Focus for supplying the video for me, so I can just do the talk over for you. I hope to do this twice a week. Haven't decided which days yet, because my great friend Jerry does Wednesdays and Sundays from Heathrow. I don't want to compete with him, because he's got a far better channel than this one will ever be. Very knowledgeable chap is our Jerry Dyer. Anyway, here goes the Virgin. It's VS197. It's going to go to Bridgetown. Bridgetown, Jamaica? Yeah, Bridgetown, Jamaica. I'm sure it is Bridgetown, Jamaica. It's an Airbus 330. Registration number G, again, for the UK. VLUV. VLUV. Going all the way to Bridgetown. It's fully loaded. I have a reference point where I like to see the planes take off from. And is he going to hit it? You'll see the illuminated sign. There it is there, just coming up there. Normally they take off just after that, but before the R. Here's the R. There we go. It's in that gap. Yeah, that's my reference point. I always think that's just about right. Had a ground speed of 167 knots, a bit slower than the last flight. We'll go back again. Let's find out what we've got coming next, shall we? Yeah, it's British Airways, Airbus 321, BA728 is the flight number, going to Geneva in Switzerland. It is full of people with their skis. God, they've got some snow out there. We've got in the Alps snow up quite high, but down low they are struggling. I hear people there, I've seen on Facebook that quite a few people are struggling in America with snow as well. Always on hold for a little while, this one. Registration number, NEOV, with a G in front, of course. Don't know why he's got a hold. The other one went up okay, didn't it? Yeah. I get the information for all the flights from Flight Radar 24. I find them the best. As I say, the Flight Focus who supply the video stream, it's a fully automated stream apparently, with one of these AI cameras that is programmed just to follow the planes taking off. They finally put some sound on it, so we do get the sound of the aeroplanes, which has made it more interesting, but unfortunately no commentary, so that's what I'm doing. Until they put their own commentary on, or when they ask me not to do it. Yeah, just rebroadcasting it. Anyway, that was a. I forgot what it was now. Sorry, I'm talking too much. Oh dear me, I will take the pills and get better. What have we got next on the runway? United Airways, going to Chicago. Yeah, O'Hare. That's a Boeing 767, registration number N669UV, all the way to Chicago in America. Flight number UV958. Yeah, UV958. Let's see how good it is with taking off. Will it take off between the two signs? If people have been watching me, you know that I've got a reference point where I like to see the planes take off from. He's getting up to about 190 knots now, so he should be rotating any second now. You'll see the sign, there's the sign there, and he should go off before the R, which is, there it is, there's the R. Yes, spot on, well done. So that was the United Airways to Chicago. Right. Next we got, oh, he's a bit smoky on that left engine, isn't he? Anyway, yeah. Will he disappear? Yeah, into the clouds. But I'm not sure what the cloud height is. It's about 1,500 feet, I think. Anyway, we've got a British Airways next on the runway. It's flight number BA 358. BA 358. This one's going down into France. Just a little hop over. It's an Airbus 319. Registration number DBCA, DB3A. Yeah, I'm trying to find a plane registrar site, a decent one that I can just put the number in and then tell you all about the planes. But we'll be working on that for the next test. As I say, I think this is test number 4. I did try to do it all high tech, you know, and do it directly to the computer and do everything, but I gave up in the end, and I found this a far easier way. Bit Heath Robinson, as you can see. It's just a camera in front of a big screen. But it seems to work quite well, and what feedback I got from people, they seem to enjoy it. Anyway, that was the British Airways flight BA 358 going to Lyon in France. Airbus 319. Oh, bit of a wobble. Oh, yes, there was a nice wobble there. There's a bit of wind up there. The forecast is for the wind to get up today and torrential rain. Right, what have we got on the runway now? Oh, he obviously hasn't put his transponder on because I've not got it listed at the moment. It's definitely British Airways, isn't it? Sorry, I cannot. Flight radar have let me down there. Yeah, very much so. Yeah, so you're just going to have to rely on me to tell you. Oh yes, it's the British Airways. It's got the One World livery, and that's going out to Los Angeles. Yep, it's just come up now. That's BA 283. BA 283. Registration number of the airplanes is YMMR. Yes, took off before the R, which is perfect. Their flights are getting off quite well today. Now, that last plane gave us a nasty little wobble there, didn't it? Is this one going to wobble? No, he's held it quite solid. Yep, quite solid. Right, I don't know what we've got next on the runway. As I say, flight radar is playing up a little bit at the moment. It says it's a Virgin. I can see Virgin there, but I haven't got... Oh yes, here it comes. This one's going all the way to India. Yeah, I never knew Virgin went to India. Yeah, it's going to Delhi. It's a 787 Dreamliner. VS302. VS302 is the flight number. And the plane is VNYL. VNYL. That's Virgin Atlantic flying to India. Should be Virgin Asia, shouldn't it? Not Virgin Atlantic. Well, what's the takeoff point like? Are we going to get off between the sign and the R? There's the sign there. And then there's the R coming up. Yay! Look at that. They all seem to take off in that area there, which is good. Right, shall we see what we've got coming next, shall we? So flight radar 24 at the moment is going a bit jittery for me, so I'm not getting all the planes. It says I should have an SAS on the runway, but I haven't, so we'll just have to wait and see. It's definitely a British Airways flight, but which one it is, I'm not quite sure. I can't tell you, not until flight radar 24 give me some information. Come on, move, move, move. No, they're not going to. Anyway, it's definitely a British Airways plane. You can tell that by the livery. Well, hopefully you can tell it by the livery. Dear technology. Yeah, I'm not at Heathrow, by the way. I'm not standing there with a camera or anything. I'm at home and I'm just rebroadcasting Flight Focus 365's live stream. They do a live stream every day from from Heathrow. Unfortunately, no commentary, so you don't know what's flying. So I thought I'd spend a couple of hours a day just putting a bit of audio on top to give some people about information about Heathrow. Oh, no wonder this one, the flight radar, I haven't got this one because it ain't taking off yet, is it? No, definitely not. No, I do apologise about this. No. Alright, here we go. It's just come up on the runway now. It's British Airways. It's going to Hamburg in Germany. It's an Airbus 320. Registration number EWS. Not W. EUU. Yes. Not EWU. Yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, that had a little bit of a wobble there, didn't it? Yeah, this took off quite well. Yeah, that's as I say, that was flight number BA 962, British Airways 962. Yeah. Right, what we got on the runway now? Has flight radar finally caught up with Austrian Airways? That's what flight radar. Oh, I love that tail fin. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? That's Austrian Airways. I don't know if it's one of the loudest planes. I can't see what it says. Less noise, less CO2 on the fuselage. It's going to Vienna, capital of Austria. That's OS 454 is flight number. 454 flight number, and that's going to Vienna. Flight time, I think it's about an hour 40 minutes. I went over there this year, January. So I was over in Vienna. A lovely city. Never get time to go. Well, that took off quite well. That one did, didn't it? Very early. Mind you, it's a small plane. The registration number of the plane, sorry, I do apologise. OELZN, and it was an Airbus 320. Well, they've got an SAS, yes, Special Air Services. Sorry, Scandinavian Air Services, but it's Stockholm. It's going to Stockholm. The airport code to Stockholm, for people who don't know. Anybody guessing? ARN. ARN is the code. Anyway, this is an Airbus 320 going all the way to Stockholm. The registration number of the plane's EI SIC. Going to Stockholm. Flight number SK526. Again, we're on hold there. Now, I don't know if those engine covers, I must look at the next SAS plane that goes off. Does it have red engine covers? I thought they were blue. Wonder why this one's is red. Most probably borrowed some of Virgin's covers. I know if I can see on the side as it goes down, see what the name is written on the side of the engine cover. No, I can't see. No, I do apologise. The definition isn't good enough on my television. Oh, well, that's flight number 526. It's going all the way to Stockholm. It's 320, so this should take off before the neon sign. Is the neon sign just coming up? There it goes, up it goes. Yeah, just before the sign. Here comes the neon sign. Oh, we didn't see, there's the neon sign, and then the R. Now, yeah, a little bit of a wobble just as it goes to put its wheels up. I don't know if you saw the hawk flying there. I don't know which one it was. I couldn't really see. I think it might have been a kite, a red kite. Bit of a sharp turn there. Anyway, that's going all the way to Stockholm. Right, Malaysian Airways. Yeah, wow. It looks a bit Americanized, doesn't it, with the stripes? Anyway, that's Malaysian Airways. Let's go into Kuala Lumpur. Yeah. That's flight number MH3. Yeah. Yes, I do like that livery on that plane. It's quite nice, isn't it? And it's an Airbus 350. One of my favourite planes to fly in, apart from obviously the Jumbo, which will always be my favourite. I quite like the 350. Very smooth, loads of room. That's Malaysian Airways. It's a 350 flying to Kuala Lumpur. Registration number of the plane's 9M MAF. Wow. Is it going to get off on time? Come on. Up you go. Come on, any second now. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Just past the. There's the neon sign. There's the neon sign. You've got to get off before we get to the R. Yes, spot on. Look at that. Yeah, that's very, very clever, isn't it? Now, when his wheel goes up, the last planes have always given a slight judder. There's obviously a crosswind up there. No, that's okay. The cloud base is getting lower, though, isn't it? Yeah, without a doubt, the cloud base is getting lower. Heavy rain forecast for this afternoon. Yep, very heavy rain. Right, we've got an American Airways on the runway now. This is 777, Boeing 777. It's flight number AA, which is American Airways, obviously. 101. Off to New York. I think this is the third plane in the last half hour we've had go to New York. There's a bit of a convoy going over there. Registration number of the planes, N734AR. American Airways. Done quite well. Will it get off on time? It's got a ground speed of 188 knots at the moment, which isn't too bad. That's high enough to get up. Here we go. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Come on, rotate. Yes, just past the sign and before the big R. Yeah, well done. Yeah, it did very well there. Well, there's people who've tuned in for the first time. This is purely a test copy, a test rebroadcast. I get my video stream from Flight Focus. Sorry, do apologise me. I will put my teeth back in. Flight Focus 365. They've got an AI, an automated camera stuck on a building somewhere on the side of Heathrow, and they broadcast these pictures at the moment free. So I thought I'll just rebroadcast them with some audio, because unfortunately they don't have no audio. They only have ambient audio, just the signs of the plane. And so I thought a lot of people said, oh, if only we knew what these planes were and where they were going. So being a bored old sods, being retired, sat at home, not doing much, I thought, oh, I can spend an hour most days just talking about aeroplanes. Anyway, we've got an Airbus on the runway now. It's an Airbus 320. I should be able to spot these soon, shouldn't I? This is BA 1329. This is only a short hop, 50 minutes. It's going up to Newcastle, which is up on the northeast coast of England. Famous for a very famous football team, Newcastle United. Unfortunately, they're going through a bit of a sticky spell at the moment, so I've got a feeling they might be losing their manager any day soon. It's a shame, really. Eddie Howe's quite good. He's a good manager, but unfortunately, you're only good as your last results, aren't you? Yeah, so that's British Airways. The registration number of the plane is GEUUH. Yes, will it get off? This one should go up before the neon sign. Yes, it did rotate. Yep, going very, very well. Anyway, the next one now, we'd be interested. Next one's an SAS, and will it have red cows on the engines? Because as I said, their last SAS that went up had red cows on the engine, or covers, engine covers, I'm not sure what they're called. Anyway, so the next one's an SAS, it's SK804. It's going out to Oslo. Let's have a look, has it got red? No, that's got the proper one. So the other SAS plane, obviously, it had something done, new engines or something done with the engines, because they were red cowed ones. This is an Airbus 320. As I did say, going out to Oslo, flight number SK804. The registration number of the planes, SERUE. SERUE. And this one's flying all the way out to Oslo. Sitting for a little while, isn't it? Yes. I haven't been given permission to take off yet, rotate or whatever they call it. He will be going any minute now, hopefully. We get all our information regarding the flights, flight information from Flight Radar 24, who they supply the information. So I'm only as good as them. As I say, I'm not at Heathrow at the moment. I'm sat at home, just rebroadcasting this. Anyway, here we go, the Airbus 320s. SAS, Scandinavian Airways, going all the way out to Oslo. flight number SK804. Thank you very much. Somebody just put a tick on there, said they like the channel. Thank you very much. I'm glad you appreciate it. Considering this is only my really second proper broadcast of doing this and making up the speech. Hope you appreciate it. Rotated nice and early. Yeah. Now I have been noticing that the small planes, you know, yeah, look at that. Nice little wobble again. Just as they, oh, that's quite a big wobble that was. Yeah. What we got coming next? And we got American Airways. Yeah. That's an American Airways plane. You can tell it's got American written on the side. Even I know that now. Anyway, it's a 787 Dreamliner. And it's going all the way out to Philadelphia. Oh, that's been. We had loads of planes to New York this morning, Chicago. Well, this is the first one to Philly. So this one's going to Philadelphia. Never been to Philadelphia. It's on my list of places to visit when I go to America. Anyway, flight number AA729. AA729. Flying all the way to Philadelphia in America. Registration number is N830AN. Yeah. It's holding for a little while again. They do seem to be holding. I've got a feeling there's quite a thick cloud base, and there we go. The registration number of the plane, if I didn't already give it to you, is N830AN. That's N830AN. Dreamliner flying to Philadelphia. Yes. Well done. Okay. It should rotate just after the neon sign, which should be coming up onto the right hand side of the screen any second now. And there's the sign just coming through there now, and it should rotate just there. And before the R, it gets off. There we go. Absolutely spot on. Takeoff was about 180 knots, which is within the buffer zone, really. Now that plane, because it's a larger plane, didn't wobble at all, did it? Look how low that cloud base is now. That is low, isn't it? What we got coming next? Oh, that was very quick. That wasn't it? This is British Airways going to Kenya, Nairobi. It's a 350, Airbus A350. Flight number BA65. Going to Nairobi. There's a lot of people on there going on safari. Go and see the Big Five. Did that many years ago. Great fun. Great fun. Oh, this is getting up quite early for a large plane, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. Must be light. Must be light. The registration, some XWBD. Yeah. Well, what we got coming next? Let's have a look, shall we? There you got a Delta Airways. Oh, we're off quick now, aren't we? There's no gaps now. That's good. This is a 330. It's going to Detroit. Motor City. Flight number BL19. Going all the way to Detroit. Registration number of the plane is N852NW. Takeoff speed will be about 170 knots. It should go up any second now. After the neon sign, if it goes, there's the neon sign. Rotate, look at that, and we should be in the air before we hit the R. But that is getting quite misty now. Look how low that cloud's coming down. Yeah. Oh, and a wobble. Yeah, and a wobble, and that's disappeared. You know what? We might only have 700 feet of cloud base at the moment. Not good at all. Anyway, what's next on the runway? We got a British Airways. Yep. British Airways. It's 321. Oh look, you can just see it there, can't you? The camera, as soon as the camera loses it, the camera will automatically go back to the next plane. This is a fully automated camera, by the way, for those people who are interested. It's run by the people at Flight Focus 365, who at the moment are supplying this free of charge. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you don't mind me putting the audio on the top. I don't think it's going to affect your viewing figures at all. Anyway, this is British Airways flight BA 982, and it's on its way to Berlin. Yeah, all the way to Berlin, Germany. Now that's on hold, that one. TN EB is the plane's registration number. Wow, look at that. This one should take off well before the neon sign, hopefully. No, it's not going to. I thought that would have gone off before the neon sign. Yeah, just a little bit before. But look at that. That mist is coming down, isn't it? Look at that, and they wobble. There's a bit of wind up there, a bit of crosswind. Anyway, I think I got up there quite well. I don't know what we've got on the runway next. Aer Lingus. I think our second Aer Lingus this morning. It's going all the way to Shannon in Southern Ireland. It's an Airbus 321, registration number EINRF, flying all the way to Shannon. The flight numbers EI 381. It's an Airbus 321 and it's on the way to Shannon. Takeoff speed should be about 170 knots. And it seems to be getting a move on. I think this one might go up early. Will it go up early? It looks like it. Like I say, my reference point is the neon sign, which, yes, it's gone up before the neon sign. You should just get the neon sign coming into the screen now. No, it's gone way up before the neon sign. Well done. And what we got coming next? The next flight coming out of London Heathrow is a British Airways. It's BA 804, flying all the way to Copenhagen. It's a 319, Airbus A319, registration number EUOE. Yeah. Takeoff speed should be sort of up about 150 knots, hopefully 150, 160 knots. This one should go up early. It seems to be going along a lot faster than the other ones. Not that I can tell sitting here. Here we go, up he goes. Yeah, oh, that was nice and early. Yep, that was before the neon sign. Well done. Yep, that was good. That was good. Enjoyed that one. That's BA British Airways 804 going to Copenhagen. Yeah, takeoff speed was about 150 knots. Right, next on the runway, British Airways. Oh, this is the second one we've had going to Vienna this morning. Might not be a British. Oh, it is the British Airways. Yes, it's sneaking out on the early, on the short one. Yeah, so it's an Airbus 320. As I said, all the information is supplied to me by Flight Radar 24. Nice people at Flight Radar. Seem to be very up to date. It's BA 700 going to Vienna. Registration number of the plane's EU YH. I've got no ground speed on this plane, so I don't know what Flight Radar have done. It might not be that plane, because no, I got that totally wrong. I do apologise. Slap my wrist, tell me off. That's British Airways is going to Nice. Yes, and that's BA 346. That's going to Nice. Oh wow! Did you see the way that pulled over to the right and then over to the left, up go the wheels. Yeah, that was an interesting one, that was, wasn't it? Now we should have the British Airways to Vienna. So I should have to repeat myself again, shall I? Yeah, this is the British Airways to Vienna. Sorry, BA 700. We've done this all once before, so Dave Arjou, I'm going to tell you what it is all over again. It's the British Airways flight to Vienna. Departure time at 11 o'clock. Anyway, it's an Airbus 320. Registration number EUYH, but we gave you that. Takeoff speed should be about 150 knots. Gonna move on. Well done. It's not going up as quick as I thought it would do. I thought it had gone up quicker than that, but it took its time. There it goes. Now is this one going to move to the right as it hits that winch? Just as it gets, yeah, there it did again. Yeah, look at that. Only just. Yes, look at that. Nice wobble, like a wing wave. Wing wave. Wing wobble. Yeah, they do when planes leave. Anyway, what's coming next? Let's have a look. So the next plane on the runway. Oh, yeah. Oh, I've got nothing here. Well, they say I've got a British Airways. So hang on. So flight radar have let me down here. I can't give you no information on this flight at the moment at all. No, I do apologise. No, according to flight radar, there's nothing taking off at the moment. No, what you see in front of you isn't an aeroplane. It's a figment of your imagination. Anyway, it's just come up on the screen now. It's British Airways going to Barcelona. See if that church is finished. It's flight number BA 474. Took off very quick, that did. Look at that's going straight up as well. Trying to get rid of that wobble. There is definitely a wind up there. Look, oh, look at that. They're all wobbling all over the place, aren't they? They won't be able to serve you drinks yet, not until they get above the cloud base. Yeah. Up goes the wheels, a little bit late for the wheels there. But anyway, that was flight 474, British Airways to Barcelona in Spain. Yes, early. The aeroplane registration number was TTNF. TTNF, yep. Well, I've still, flight radar certainly let me down at the moment. They only seem to be picking the planes up when they're halfway down the runway. Mind you, we've got nothing set there at the moment, so we could be on a runway cleanup. We could have the oh no, we got a Finnair sat there. Unfortunately, I've got no Finnair on mine. No, I've got nothing at all. I do apologise for this. As you say, I'm only as good as the system that's been given to me here. So no. Anyway, so I can give you a visual. Guess what? This plane's a Finnair. It's got it written on the side. Oh dear, what's happening here? Oh, something's moving. Oh, it's the camera's thrown a bit of a wobbly. Yeah, flight focus. Well done, flight focus. It'll come up. I'm not sure. Oh, it's going to the Iberia one first. Yeah, this is an Iberia plane. As long as it's got the name written on the side, I'm all okay. Because flight radar at the moment's having a little bit of a hiccup. On the last two planes, which I haven't been able to tell you what they are until they've got halfway down the runway. When they get halfway down the runway, flight radar 24 seems to pick them up, and then I can give you the information. So I'm going to take a guess that this is definitely an Iberian plane, and I should think it's going somewhere in Spain. We haven't had one to Madrid, so shall we have a guess at Madrid? Let's have a guess at Madrid, shall we? So here we go then. We've got Iberia on the runway, and we think it's going to Madrid. It is! Yay! Yes, it's just come up. On the flight radar. So it's a A330. It's on its way to Madrid. It's flight number Iberian Airways 3175. And it's going off to Madrid. It's got a registration number of EC LUK. Yeah. Flight speed takeoff speeds, about 157 knots according to flight radar. They've been quite accurate with that. They've done very well there. And it's gone off just at the right time between the two signs, the two marks. Yeah. Right, let's just see. We've got something now queuing up for the runway. Now, according to flight radar, we should have a Kuwait Airways. Have they got their system back and running, or have we got something else? Let's have a look. No, it's that Finnair one. No, I haven't got that at all. No, oh, there's a Kuwait one. That's the next one. So let's just see if we can find this Finnair one, so I can tell you what it is. No, it's not on the runway. No, I do apologise. This is a flight to nowhere. Yeah, this flight's going nowhere. It's going to do a circuit and come back again. So, oh no, here we go. It's just appeared on my thing. Yes, it's Finnair, and it's going to Helsinki. Takeoff speed 150 knots. This is about right. It's an Airbus A350. Airbus A350 registration number OHLWR. LWR, flying all the way to Helsinki. That's doing well, isn't it? Yeah, good plane. I like that one. Flight number, didn't give you the flight number, did I? Do apologise. AY1332, going to Helsinki. Right, will we finally get this Kuwait one on the runway? Will we get the Kuwait one on the runway? Yay! We've got the Kuwait. That's a 777, Boeing 777. Obviously, it's going to Kuwait City. Flight number KU104. KU104. Registration number of the aeroplane, if anybody's interested, 9K8OJ. And as I say, it's a Boeing 777. Doesn't seem to be going on there not very fast, does it? I don't know. Quite something. Anyway, this is going to take a long. I think these rotate to be past the R. Oh no! Keep watching, keep watching. Where's the sign? There's the near. No, see, spot on. See, so I can't judge the speed of an aeroplane. I am useless. What am I? Useless. Yeah. Anyway, that was the Kuwait Airways KU104 going to Kuwait. Takeoff speed was 166 knots, so it actually was slightly quicker than the last 2 or 3 planes that we've had go off. Let's just see what we've got coming next. I'm sorry, again, flight radar is letting me down slightly, but never mind, we can work it out. As John Lennon said, we can work it out. Life is very short, and there's no time for fussing and fighting, my friends. Yeah. Sorry, do apologise, I can't sing, but never mind. Anyway, what's the next flight? Again, I'm going to have to wait. Oh, we've got the Singapore 380 sat there. The camera's decided to show us the Singapore Slinger. I'm not sure if it is the Slinger. Do love that plane. I've never been on one. It's on my list of planes to go on. We did fly over to Washington the middle of the year in September. We was all due to go on a 380, and then they changed it to a 350. So we missed out. Never mind. You can't win them all, can you? But it is on my list of planes to fly. Well, the camera decides it likes the 380. Look at that. And behind it we've got a United Airways. No, I can't find that 380 on here, so it obviously hasn't got its transponder on. Yeah, if I could have found it, I could have told you which one it was. No, that's there. There's British Airways landing in the background. Oh, there we go. It's the 380 Singapore Airways. Obviously it's going London to Singapore eventually. We've got no takeoff time at the moment. It's making its way. It's actually making its way out. It's 9V SKN. 9V SKN is the registration number of the plane, and it's being followed by a United Airways. Obviously this plane's making its way to departures. The camera's not done this before. Normally the camera only does sort of runway, onto the runway, down the runway and take off. But the people at Flight Focus, I do apologise, I do struggle with Flight Focus. I just to thank them for supplying me with the video stream so that I can stick the audio on it. The plane's making its way across the runway now. I'm not sure if this one's taken off or what it's doing. This is new to me. As I say, this is only my second really broadcast of doing this. So it's all new to me, like it's new to you. Hope you enjoyed watching what you're watching. Yes, and it's got behind it we've got United Airlines, and that's going that was the Houston flight. Came in from Houston. Yeah, oh yes, we are making our way out to the runway now. Let's just see what we've got coming. No, it is. Oh, I do apologise for this. Flight radar has been absolutely brilliant all morning, and now it's playing up. It's telling me, it's showing me I've got that Vietnam Airways one, but I haven't got this British Airways one on the runway. But it looks like a Airbus 350. Hopefully when it gets halfway down the runway, Flight Focus pick it up. Not Flight Focus, radar, Flight Radar 24. I'll be able to tell you where it's doing and what it's doing. No, it's not coming on. Sorry, my hands are tied. We've got another. Oh yes, here it comes. It just came on the screen then. It's British Airways. It's a 777, Boeing 777. So I was wrong. I can't spot planes, can I? It's going all the way to Bridgetown. That's BA 255. BA 255 flying to Bridgetown. Registration number STBJ. Yeah, as I say. So the next one on the flight should be the Vietnam Airways one. That's the blue plane. Going to Hanoi in Vietnam, is it? Yeah, there it is. I do like that, don't I? I think a brighter blue would have been nice rather than that dull blue. But anyway, it's Dreamliner 787. It's flight number VN56. Going to Hanoi. Registration number VN, which I presume is Vietnam, A870. And that's going all the way to Hanoi. See what takeoff we get, shall we? Will it take off on the right spot or not? I don't know. Here we go. We should rotate just past that neon sign, but before the R. Before the R, rotate, rotate, rotate. Yay! Look at that. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Anyway, that was the Vietnam Airways going to Hanoi, VN56. Cloud base has lifted slightly. Not much though. It's yeah. What we got coming now? Oh, we've got a British Airways. Again, do apologise, I can't tell you which one it is. So as it gets halfway down the runway, I can tell you because it comes up then on flight radar. But it didn't stop, didn't hesitate at all. Straight out. Whoosh, go, go, go. Look at the mist on front of the engines. Can you see the mist? Look at that. Do you like that? Whoosh. Yeah, Rolls Royce engines by the looks of it. They're writing on the side. And it's going to Chicago. It's the British Airways flight number BA 295 to Chicago. Boeing 777. Registration number G for England, obviously, or Britain, I'm not sure. VIIC. Took off nice and early and going straight up. Is there going to be a wobble? No, the bigger planes don't wobble as much as the little ones, do they? Little ones do wobble quite a bit. Right. We've got another British Airways plane on there. Again, I've got no instructions on it at all, so I can give it to you when it gets halfway down the runway. Oh, he's playing with his tail fin, so there must be quite a bit of wind on the runway as well, because that tail fin was going left and right, wasn't it? Oh, here we go, it's just come up. Here's British Airways going to New York. I think this is the 4th plane to New York in the hour. It's BA 185 off to New York. It's a Boeing 777. VIIA taken off, rotated right on spot then. I think, oh, bit of a wobble though, wasn't there? Get those wheels in. Yep, well done. What we got coming next? We must have this Singapore Airways thing coming out soon, mustn't we? It's been on my radar, but for ages, but I can't see it anywhere. Anyway, what we got coming next? Oh, there it is. There's the Singapore Airways. Look at that to queue. Look how big it is compared to the that little British Airways thing. Anyway, what have we got coming next? Let's have a look, shall we? Here it comes. Now, what's the automatic camera going to do now? Is it going to find the plane and follow it? Yes, it is. It's clever. I'll tell you, this AI, it's an AI camera installed by Flight Focus people at 365. I don't think they man it. They most probably man at their office to control the camera remotely. Or does it track the camera fully automatically? I'm not sure, but it does a brilliant job, and it allows an idiot like me to talk over the video. They give us the audio, the ambient audio, but there's no flight detail or anything on it at the moment. So that's a nice wobble there. Anyway, that was the oh, I missed it, sorry, I didn't tell you what one it was. Oh dear me. Let's go to Milan. Yeah, Milan, that was the British Airways to Milan. We've got another little British Airways one that sneaked out in front of the Singapore Airways one. The Singapore Airways one's going to be the last one I'm going to do on my test copy this morning. We've been going for over an hour now doing this, and had quite a few views, so I'd like to thank all the people that have watched. It's a British Airways. This one's going out to Stockholm. I think it's the third plane out to Scandinavia, 3rd or 4th plane within the hour. It's nearly as popular as New York. Don't know what's going on out there. The beer must be good. Anyway, it's a 321 Airbus 321, flight number BA 778, going to Stockholm. Registration number NEOS. Yeah, nice and early takeoff. Yep, got up well before the neon sign. Yeah, do a bit of a wobble. Now here it comes then. Finally, we've followed this plane all the way. Here it is. It's the Airbus 380 Singapore Airways. As I say, my ambition is to finally fly on one of these. It's on my list of planes to fly. It's SQ317 is the flight number. There's Singapore Airways. Again, it's an A380. You can't mistake it. One of the few planes now which has 4 engines. The registration of the planes, NVSKN. NVSKN. A bit of a slow start there. It's going to get up to speed. I'm not sure what its speed at rotation will be. It should be up there about the 175. Oh, Got a bit of rain now at Heathrow. Yeah, it's doing 158 knots, 160 knots. Will it go? Where does it take off though? Does it rotate at my famous spot at the neon sign, but before the R? Yes, look at that. It seems to level out at the speed, the 380, and then finally go for it. There's the neon sign. So will it rotate? Yeah, look at that, spot on. And get off before the R. Yep, look at that. But visibility. Oh, that's terrible visibility, isn't it? And a bit of a lean to the right, lean to the left, bit of fluff on the wings. Look at that. And there it is gone. That visibility's gone down. Anyway, that was the SQ317, Singapore Airways, London Heathrow to Singapore. We've got a British Airways on the runway. Going all the way up to Manchester, hopefully. Yeah, I've got a feeling, I'm not sure how this camera works yet. Oh yes, look, they're showing us the air sock. So there must be somebody at Flight Radar, thank you very much, not Flight Focus 365, that are controlling the camera as well, to come down and show us the air sock. So there is quite a bit of crosswind now. Could make some interesting takeoffs. Means they're going to have to crab the planes when they leave the runway, slightly crab them. So this is the Airbus, not Airbus, British Airways, Airbus 320, just nipping up to Manchester. When the 380s take off, there's always a bigger gap behind the 380 because apparently they leave quite a big wake, you know, hole in the air for planes that follow. And as they all go out on the same flight path, I think they have to leave a bigger gap so the plane behind doesn't get caught in its wake. So this is British Airways 1390 going up to Manchester. It's EUUJ, and obviously it's certainly on hold for a little while. Yep, thank you Flight Focus for moving the camera in, that's very good. And here we go. Oh, now you see that's where the camera got caught then. Did you see that? Because the other plane moved, it's obviously got a motion detector on the camera, and the camera went onto the second plane and it didn't actually follow the one going down the runway. That's the first time that's happened this morning, but never mind. We're very lucky that here in Heathrow we got planes taking off sort of every 45 seconds, so there's never a dull minute. This is British Airways BA 9250 going to Kitela? No idea where that is. Oh, anyway, it's an Airbus 320. Somebody will tell me where that goes to. Hopefully. Yeah, we're at Heathrow Airport in London. And this is British Airways, flight number BA 9250, flying all the way out to Kitela. So I'm going to have to go on Google Map and find out where Kitela is. Everything's on hold. Could you just find no, I can't find it. Do apologise. I am going to find. That's my mission today, is to find out where Kitela is. Anyway, it's flight number BA 9250. 9250. Oh, that's that last nasty wobble that was, wasn't it? And that's flying all the way. Takeoff speed was 140 knots, quite slow that was. But we do have a nasty crosswind at the moment, which is creating the planes, giving the planes... Oh, what have we got here? It's a lot. Going to Warsaw, Polish airline. That's a Boeing 737 MAX. I think they've sorted all the problems out with the MAX, haven't they? I hope so. Let's go to Warsaw. Let's fly LO 282. That's LO 282. Fly to Warsaw. Registration number of the plane is SPLVF. On hold. So here goes the MAX 737 MAX 8. Those engines do look funny on that plane, don't they? If you've been on and watched the program about all the problems they had with that plane, yeah, they are so far forward, aren't they? They're sort of above the wing instead of below the wing, and I think that's what caused all the problems with the right. But I think they're quite safe now. I don't think you'd have any problems with them now, would you? What we got taken off now? Cathay Pacific. Wow. Going to Hong Kong. Oh. It's 777. Boeing 777. Ah, there you go. For those people who've been watching for a little while and I didn't know where Kitela is, I just put it in our Google map, and believe it or not, it's in Finland, and it's not far from the Levi ski resort. So obviously it was taking skiers out. Yeah. Anyway, this is Cathay Pacific CX 252 flying to Hong Kong. Nice long flight there. Plane registration numbers BKQF, BKQF. Flying to Hong Kong. Look at that. Soon we're not going to be able to see the end of the runway. Look at that fluff on the front of the wings. Look at that. Oh, that lovely fluff. Looks like just cotton wool, doesn't it, the plane? Look at that. It's virtually out of sight now, and it can't be. It's only 2,000 feet up now. Yeah, look at that. There it is, gone. Right, I'm going to say, I'm going to go and have a cup of tea now, so I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I look forward to some nice positive feedback on, and if we do have positive feedback, we'll try again later on today, see if we can do some landings. They change over here at Heathrow, because we are Heathrow Airport in London, UK, and in the afternoon we have landings on this runway. They change over about 3 o'clock, so hopefully I'll come back on later on in the day, see if I can improve the channel, improve the picture, and improve the audio. So I'd just like to say once again, thank you all for tuning in and watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon again. So this is TC signing off. Be good, be happy, and don't forget, look after those wonderful animals. Thanks a lot. Bye.